Alright guys, what's going on? It's your old pal CHH. Alright, I'm finally recording my Blu-ray and 4K physical media wall. I'm going to show you guys these movies. We're gonna do our best to go through them. I'm obviously not going to pull out every title, but I get frequent questions about certain things, and I'll try my best to answer it. Obviously, this is not my entire collection. Here's a little behind the scenes. Literally double-stacked movies there, DVDs, and a slew of DVDs in there. That's all going to get situated soon. I'm getting a big rotating shelf, which holds about, I don't know, 500 or 600 movies. So, and that's going to go where this Freddy is, so I got to figure out what to do with that. It's a mess. But we're going to go through this, guys. This is basically my collector's stuff, and if I have if I have stuff that I know people ask about, we'll kind of go through that. So, without further ado, let's just get started. This is going to be a very personal video. Going through this. I guess the first thing to do is to go over the top shelf. Let's get a bird's eye view of all that. Alright, Supernatural box set. Love the show. Friday the 13th Paramount box set. Warner Brothers box set from 2013. Dawn of the Dead Collector's Series. That is the Halloween Trilogy box set. Steelbook box set. This right here is the amazing box set from Arrow Video. This is the Empire of Screams box set, which I really like. We'll go over here. This is the Texas Chainsaw Massacre Second Sight Collector's box set. I lucked out, got this used with this damage right here. But I saw somebody else got one of the damaged ones from Grindhouse Video, and theirs looked like somebody stomped on it, so I lucked out. There's the Chucky box set from Arrow Video. This is the German deluxe release of Night of Living Dead, one of the greatest releases of physical media ever. Got the House box set up there and the Phantasm box set. So, big fan of those. That is the Skyscraper shelf, or the top shelf I have up there. I added that brick a little while ago, and everybody was really positive about that. They said they liked it, so I was happy about that. So, next up, let's go right here in the middle and look at this, because I'm sure I'm going to get questions about this. So, as you can see, custom boxes for Scream. This is Blockbuster box sets. Please follow him on Facebook. Everybody always tells me, I went to his Etsy and nothing was there. And I understand the frustration. The answer is this. Let me show you the rest of these, then I'll explain everything. So I'm a big Walking Dead fan. I've got Season 2's box set right here with the screwdriver. And I got the third series right here. I've ordered the fourth one. I got it for $30, so I'm excited about that. The Seasons 5, 6, and 7, those collector's boxes are expensive, so I'm just trying to get lucky. But I got Season 3 and Season 2. This is another custom Ash vs. Evil Dead box set. This holds Evil Dead 1, 2, Army of Darkness, and then the box set for the TV shows, custom box set as well. So, when it comes to stuff like this, and the Chucky box set, which I don't think he's making those anymore. He did those for a little while and then, sold those and they went away. You put your Scream Factory movies in there. And these, you could put your steelbooks for 1, 2, and 3, and then your just regular releases, or your steelbooks for 5 and 6 in there. He does pre-orders, and he lists stuff on Etsy. So if you follow the Facebook page, Blockbuster Box Sets, that's your best bet. But his stuff on Etsy doesn't last. It goes like that, and then he has nothing in the store. So that's that. So please follow him there, please, people. All right. Next up, we've got the Scream Factory box set from Scream Factory. The Halloween box set from Scream Factory, excuse me. The Halloween 4Ks. These are custom slipcovers, VHS slipcovers, and a custom box set. I'm so bougie, I know. These I got from Horror VHS Slips. Follow them on Instagram. I'll be sure to link them and the Facebook page for Blockbuster box sets in there. So, Nightbreed, Scream Factory box set. Walking Dead, Supernatural Region B box set, Seasons 1 through 10. Just love that show to death. Got the Nightmare on Elm Street box set. Got the Halloween box set, the 10-disc set from Scream Factory, which I still like that set. Alright, guys, so right here we've got some Scream Factory box sets. Like I said, I can't pull everything out. My arm's going to kill me, but I'm going to make this as comprehensive as I can. This was a recent box set that came out, the Psycho box set. It's just sensational. This is the Scarlet box, which I still think is incredible. I could never bring myself to get rid of that. Coffin Joe box set. This is such an amazing box set done by Arrow Video. Just such a great job. This is the House 2-story set. Got more Arrow Video up here, and then I snuck in my Bruiser, which I really hope people pick that up from Indicator. Just an amazing movie. George Romero, Misfits, Michael Graves era. Moving on. We got more Arrow Video stuff over here. This is the recent one. They're putting this out in America, but most people in America already got that version because it's the same thing. Because 4K is region free, so nobody waited. Got some pretty rare Arrow stuff right there. Next, we get into some 88 Films box sets. I Know What You Did Last Summer. Blu-ray set and Urban Legend trilogy set. I love Bloody Mary. People give me hell for liking Bloody Mary, but I do. I Spit on Your Grave, Ronin Flicks box set. That's a cool one. All right, next we get into Second Sight titles. Green Room May, Paranormal Activity, The Sacrament, Going to the Haunted Asylum. God, this movie's incredible. If you're a found footage fan, God, that movie was good. Yeah, really, really good. I love these Second Sight releases. Inside, classic. Frontiers. I've seen this movie, but I haven't even ripped the plastic all the way off on that one yet. Dog Soldiers, It Follows. This is the Blu-ray version of Dawn of the Dead from Second Sight. High Tension, Session 9. I have a love-hate relationship with that movie, but I'm starting to like it. This is a Ginger Snaps trilogy from Second Sight, really cool. I got Upgrade. Although I really don't love this movie. I'm willing to do a trade with that for somebody if they want to. The Martin release from Second Sight, George Romero. And I just filmed my review for this one. You're next. That'll probably be out by now. All right, moving on, guys. Oh man, Ghost Watch. This is amazing. If you're a found footage fan, this is done through the premise of like a radio broadcast. Amazing. This is a couple Vinegar Syndrome box sets right here. Prophecy, great movie. I got the Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey right there. This is a really cool Return of the Living Dead 3 release from I think this is from Mexico. Amazing release. Here's another one of those custom box sets I was telling you all about, Blockbuster box sets. Next we get into Scream Factory. I'll let you guys kind of breeze through these. I don't have these in alphabetical order, but basically if it's got a slipcover, I put it over here. I'll kind of pull out a few that I think are really good movies. For instance, Class of 1984 is 10 out of 10. Poltergeist 2 is a masterpiece. I have Poltergeist 3, but it's not next to it, which it should be. The Creepshow release is still really nice on Blu-ray, the hard box. Oh, the Rob Zombie collection was really cool. I wish it was 4K. I think everybody does. So, more Scream Factories down here with slips. Night of the Demons 2 is a amazing movie. Better than the first one, I think. Rent-A-Pal, that was a good one. Really good one. But there you go. You guys can get a bird's eye view of those. I need to go through these and actually kind of put them together as best I can. Like the Halloween 2 and 3s need to go together, and the Poltergeists need to go together. That sort of thing. The Escape from LA release was really good. I don't think enough people picked that up, but they got some good interviews and stuff. That was during the pandemic era too, so I give them credit for that. They got Bruce Campbell in there for an interview and everything. 13 Ghosts, love that movie. Event Horizon, they came out with a 4K like right after that came out, which is kind of funny. Let's see, here's more of them. Texas Chainsaw 2, can't believe Scream Factory let that go. That's just nuts. Slither, fantastic movie, James Gunn. Prince of Darkness, probably in my I know it's in my top 5 John Carpenter flicks. Road Games is really good. Nobody picked that movie up either, I feel like, but it's one of my favorite Jamie Lee Curtis movies that she's in. Hard box release for Elvira's Haunted Hills. Love that movie now. Big fan of that. Sleepwalkers, good movie. Next up, guys, we'll do the steelbooks in a minute. This is the 4Ks of Scream Factory up until right here. So, Night of the Demons, Phantoms. I enjoyed that movie. It was good. Tales from the Dark Side, Willy's Wonderland, Comet, Silver Bullet, Cat People. Man, more people need to see this movie. Cat People is sensational. who's in this? My boy's in this. Malcolm McDowell's in this. He's great. The most underrated 4K of all time, Dawn of the Dead 04. Looked amazing. Haunting of Julia, one of the scariest intros to a movie ever. Escape from New York. Prince of Darkness, masterpiece. Krampus the Naughty Cut. Yeah. Black Christmas 4K. Alligator. Pumpkinhead. And like I said, this is a Chucky box set. I think my movies are even out of order, which is silly, but you put your Chucky movies in there. And I don't have the remake in there. I put Living with Chucky in there because I didn't want to put the remake in mine. I was more happy with putting the documentary from Living and Chucky in there. But yeah, cool. That, I don't think he's making those again for a while, but again, please follow his Facebook page and that sort of thing. Bubba Hotep, Piranha, The Howlin', Life Force, Dog Soldiers, Company of Wolves, underrated movie, Funhouse, great 4K, Dead Silence, People Under the Stairs, The Burning, Creep Show, Exorcist, Dead Zone. This is a 4-pack of John Carpenter 4Ks that I got a long time ago. It's pretty cool. My hand hurts. Give me a second. Slumber Party Massacre 1 and 2. People want 3 badly. I know. He Knows You're Alone. So these are more so like Scream Factory stuff that doesn't have slips. I'll breeze through some of these. This is not a Scream Factory movie, but I just have it in here. Candy Corn. Not bad movie. It's okay. Serpent in the Rainbow. Amazing movie. Scream for Help was pretty good. Shining. TV movie. Terrible. But I got it. I like Mick Garris. I do. We'll breeze through these. I'll just pick out a few that I like. For instance, like Saturday the 14th is a fun little spoof. I like that. Sleepaway Camp, classic. Who doesn't love that? Garbage Pail Kids is out of print. Yeah, I like that movie, though. I wish it was nastier, but it is what it is. This is a good movie, Phantom of the Paradise. This was De Palma, I think. Good movie. Great music in that one. Prophecy's good, too. I never even opened mine. Great movie, though. That has... who played the bear? I think it was Tom McLaughlin said he did. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he told me he did. There's Adrian from Rocky. Eight-Legged Freaks. Me and my brother saw that in the theater. Crazy to think a movie like that was in the theater back in the day. All right, guys. The Borrower. Great movie. Let's look through some of these. I got to watch this. Seventh Sign. I've been meaning to watch that. Demi Moore. I love Demi Moore. Bad Dreams is a masterpiece. It's the greatest Elm Street ripoff of all time. There you go, guys. Get a good bird's eye view of all those. Brain Scan, The Resurrected is amazing. More people need to watch that. Mostly directed by Dan O'Bannon, starring Chris Sarandon. H.P. Lovecraft movie, amazing. Deadly Blessing, pretty good. Wes Craven. Dr. Giggles was a really good release. Next up, got more Scream Factory right here. Again, we'll just kind of breeze through, pick out a few. Killer Party was good. That deserved more, though, from them, in my opinion. Rockula is a silly little movie I don't think enough people have watched. It's a little canon film. From Beyond, which is great. Stuart Gordon. Willard's a great remake. I love Willard, if you haven't seen that, guys. Scars of Dracula is a great Hammer film. I love that one. The Nest is awesome as well, if you haven't seen The Nest. I got this based on Sean Clark's recommendation. I haven't watched it yet. The Evil. He just said the ending wasn't good, but I haven't watched that yet. All right, we got more Scream Factory right here as well. Some of these are out of print, like the Dolls release is out of print. But some good stuff in here. Screamers is a good movie. 90s film. Eyes of a Stranger. Ken Wiederhorn directed that. I'm pretty sure that was Ken. Yeah, it was Ken Wiederhorn. Single White Female is a great thriller, guys. Check that out if you haven't seen it. If you're into the 90s thrillers, which I am. Graveyard Shift, that's getting a 4K from Kino, which I'm excited about. This is the original Willard. And Dead Time Stories is trash. I gotta be honest, I don't like that movie at all. Full Moon High, yeah. Larry Cohen. Little horror comedy. and The Great Unlawful Entry. This movie was amazing. One of my favorite releases this year because of how much I liked the movie. So yeah, there's that shelf. More over here, guys. Let's see what we got. Oh, I can sit down right here for a second. Ambulance. Is this Larry Cohen as well? I want to say this is Larry Cohen. Yeah, it was Larry Cohen. This has Stan Winston in it. Not Stan Winston. The Marvel Comics guy, Stan Lee. Let's see what else we got. Galaxy of Terror, Roger Corman. Gotta love that. I gotta pull this out of here, but the Elvis, I gotta pull that out. That's good. The Kurt Russell Elvis movie. Sleepaway Camp 2. I have 1, 2, and 3. 3 has a slip, so it's up with the slip ones. I bought this years ago. Never watched it or pulled the wrap off. I think Kino Lorber has this now. That's crazy though. Same with this. I've seen this movie, of unknown origin. I never would have guessed it was about a rat. Love it though. Witchboard, man. Rest in peace, Tawny Katane. Anybody that knows Tawny, man. Whitesnake, right? Tawny was it, man. God rest her soul. We miss Tawny. We got other stuff over here. I threw this in here because this goes in the Scream Factory box set. But putting on those VHS horror slips on there, I had to take that out. Hold on to your The Day of the Dead Blu-rays, guys. They have lost the negative, so they cannot do a 4K for that movie yet. So this is basically where the Scream Factories end. I will say Fire in the Sky is a masterpiece. Get that from Scream Factory. Phantom of the Opera, if that's still available, get that. I'm not sure if it is. The Poughkeepsie tapes, if you're a fan of this channel, you know that movie terrifies me. Yeah. Bordello Blood, I prefer this over Demon Knight, but that's just my taste. You know. Then we get into the Arrow stuff right here. Give you guys a little bird's eye view of those. Mostly slipcover stuff down here. The box set stuff we already saw. A few that I can recommend, though, for sure, is definitely Mistress of the Dark. Just amazing 80s horror comedy. I liked Hell High a lot. I really did. Thought that was good. Children of the Corn. That has a 4K. Grab that. Oh, man. Alice Sweet Alice is amazing. This is the 4K of Madman. Highly recommend that from them or Vinegar Syndrome. But great stuff. I love that. This is the Killer Clown release from Arrow. Still pretty coveted. I love that. Blood Rage, man. This must be pretty rare with the slipcover. A lot of people try to buy it every year. I post it on Instagram. So, Cruising, man. What's not to love about that? I'm a Friedkin junkie. I love Bill Friedkin. Basket Case 4K. I know it sounds silly, but trust me, it looked amazing. If you're a fan of Basket Case, don't sleep on that. It looked really, really good. Last House on the Left remake, man. That was a good one. Yeah, not a bad movie. Nobody talks about this movie. This is called Dream Demon. This is basically like a movie. It's basically an Elm Street ripoff, but it was a good movie. It's a good little horror comedy, but some creepy imagery. I like that a lot. Frankenstein, Robert De Niro. This is The Mutilator, which I try to make everybody flip theirs to Fall Break because I prefer that artwork. So some people do it just to make me happy. Rawhead Rex. This was a Region B release, I believe. Yeah, good stuff. And speaking of stuff, man, you gotta love that. The stuff, man. Amazing. All right, so this is one of those shelves that kind of have those, you know. So I try to do something cool with this. I've got my MVD 4Ks right there. Boom. This is my Grindhouse releases. Scream Factory DVD collector's releases that I have. This is my Via Vision stuff. Communion, Halloween, Rob Zombie, Halloween 3, 2, and the Gate trilogy. Really cool. Of all of this stuff, I will say Communion is the only movie that comes close to being as good as Fire in the Sky. This has a really creepy alien invasion scene. Nobody talks about that movie. I reviewed it. Nobody watched the review. I'm not mad, but it's just a bummer because I really can't emphasize how good of a movie this was. And, yeah, man. It's up there with Fire in the Sky, but I never heard of it until I did some research on it. Oh, yeah, the Visual Vengeance releases. Those are crazy movies. And this is my Cauldron section. Of course, City of the Living Dead on 4K. One of the greatest movies of all time. Yeah, good stuff. All right, guys, so this section over here is more Arrow video Blu-rays. Some of the ones that stand out for me on this shelf is definitely right here, Chud. Hope that gets a 4K. I really do. I like Chud a lot. People kind of give me a little bit of guff on that, but I mean, Chud's great, right? Society, Brian Usna. Don't sleep on that movie. Just such a great movie. This is a pretty little good one, Trapped Alive. You know, not the greatest, but pretty good. Pretty good, right? Yeah, The Wind. This is a good little slasher film with Meg Foster in it. The Wind, y'all. Check out The Wind if you haven't seen that. Alright, we got more over here. Oh, I'm dropping stuff. Hold on, y'all. I apologize. It's a little tight over here with my couch. Microwave Massacre. Everybody needs that in their collection. Yeah. Necromantic. These are wild movies. I can't really recommend that. Edge of the Axe is a great slasher. Check that out for sure. Doom Asylum's funny, man. This is purely like ripped off from Elm Street. Slayer I really like. People kind of think that movie's slow, which I agree, but it's very atmospheric. So I definitely recommend The Slayer. Yeah. So there we go. And Evil Ed has to be one of the greatest Arrow Video releases of all time. One of the craziest movies ever. Truly crazy. I love it to death. This is where we get into Vinegar Syndrome stuff. So we start out with Night Screams, 4K, Primal Rage, got the Texas Chainsaw 2 release, Rush Week, got Dolly Dearest, amazing. Rabid Grannies, man. Yeah. Mother's Day, one of my all-time favorite movies. Slaughterhouse Rock with the Hard Rock Zombies on the other side. Slaughterhouse Rock is the reason to get this, though. Spellcaster, man. Charlie Band film. Fade to Black, amazing. The Ripper with Tom Savini, not great, but it's good once he gets in the film. You just gotta wait a long time for that. Evil Laugh, man. Girlfriend from Hell, this was a subsidiary label. Culture Shock releasing, but great movie. Dana Ashbrook's in that. Frightmare, one of my favorites. Got Boggy Creek 2 here, and the legend continues. Got Demon Wind, Night Beast, Hobgoblins, one of the worst movies ever made. Unmasked Part 25, I like that movie. We got Cutting Class, which has an MVD 4K. Madman Blu-ray. Spookies, one of my all-time favorite movies. Shout out to Pizzle. Curse of the Screaming Dead, man. Gotta watch that one soon. Blood Harvest, great movie. Great movie. Long Legs fans would love that. Freeway, masterpiece. Freeway is a masterpiece. The old Jack Frost Blu-ray from Vinegar Syndrome, now out of print. Ice Cream Man, great movie, Clint Howard. And Slaughter, slasher film. Alright, guys, moving on. Oh, excuse me. Hell Comes to Frogtown. Amityville 92, masterpiece. Flesh Eater, man, I did a big video about that. Love Flesh Eater. The Uninvited. Mausoleum, one of my favorite poster arts of all time. Good movie, too. Berserker, man. Wacky movie. Ticks. Psycho Cop 2. Hopefully the first one gets a 4K soon or a Blu-ray. Tammy and the T-Rex. The Caller. This is really underrated. Nobody's seen that movie, too. Really good. Pale Blood. Dark Tower. Terrible movie. Don't buy that. Don't Panic. Insanely funny. The Lamp, a.k.a. The Outing. Pledge Night. I like Pledge Night. Got Anthrax in it. Amityville Dollhouse. Amazing Amityville movie. Really, really good. The Suckling. Ridiculous. Christmas Evil. Alright, this is the Severin, which you can see I've got some room in here because I'm waiting for my order to ship from them. Got the Rare Maniac 2 hard box of the last horror film. Love this movie. Delamorte Delamore. The Church, amazing movie. And The Sect, a great movie as well. Nightmare Maker, Butcher Maker. Not Butcher Baker, Nightmare Maker. I always say it wrong. Amazing film. Dracula vs. Frankenstein. Raiders of the Living Dead. Grizzly. Devil's Reign. House at the Edge of the Park. I'm not a huge fan of that movie, but I bought it. That's why I haven't watched that release yet. The Changeling, one of my favorite movies. George C. Scott, Burial Ground. Four Flies on Grey. Big fiasco with that. Night of the Demon. Amazing. A Scream in the Streets. Have not watched that yet. Beast Must Die. Love that movie. Cruel Jaws. I did a big video on that as well. My Grandpa's a Vampire. I love this movie. I really do. Zombie 4, After Death, and of course Zombie 3. Wild Beasts, amazing movie. Deep Blood, Joe D'Amato, classic. Night Killer, love that. Thirst, I got this Blu-ray from Second Charles. This is a 7 release from a long time ago. Anthropophagus. Return of the Living Dead Girls. Absurd. I love Absurd. Absurd's better than Anthropophagus, in my opinion. Skinner, man. Midnight. Love this movie to death. One of my favorite, probably my favorite Video Nasty title. Paganini Horror. Terrible movie. This is the Synapse section. Street Trash. Frankenhooker. Maniac Cop. Intruder. Classic. Curtains. Love it. Prom Night. Growing to love it. I like the second one a lot. Creature from Black Lake was great. Loved it. Creepers, a.k.a. Phenomena, my favorite Argento movie. Mosquito. Crocodile was good. Liked that. The Exterminator. I think this is out of print. I could be wrong, though. Unearthed and Untold, the Pet Sematary documentary. Fantastic. I got Demons. Tombs of the Blind Dead. Demons 2, and here's the Demons singular releases of Demons and Demons 2 on 4K. Love that. Just Desserts, great documentary. Popcorn is great. Love Popcorn. Tenebrae, Satan's Little Helper, Suspiria 2-disc. I love this release so much. I've never upgraded it. This is a great Blu-ray release. All right, guys. Next up, we're gonna do the Steelbooks shelf right here. We'll pull out a few of these. Really happy to have this. This is a Dawn of the Dead steelbook. Zombie from Germany. We'll kind of breeze through these. Cat's Eye, Terrifier 2 steelbook. These were the Lionsgate kind of like 50s horror style arts on here. Got those. These are all the new ones that they just put out this year. Let's look at the Leatherface one, because I added this to their slew of them. Yeah, dig those. Texas Chainsaw, VHS, Friday the 13th, 09. I love this steelbook of Last House on the Left. Look at this, guys. Look how gorgeous that is. Diary of the Dead, man. I wish more people would have picked this up. I like this movie a lot. George Romero, Diary of the Dead, big fan. The Hatchet collection. God, what's not to love about that? The Hatchet collection, man, amazing. Some Scream Factory steelbooks right here. Killer Clowns, for instance. Pumpkinhead. I'm the biggest Pumpkinhead fan in the world. I love Pumpkinhead. And the new Return of the Living Dead one, which is amazing. Some old Scream Factory steelbooks right here. VHS 99. This was a Rob Zombie Halloween steelbook that came out like 5 or 6 years ago that I really like. Yeah. Here's some more down here. This was really good. I loved this documentary. I learned a lot. Hollywood Dreams and Nightmares, the Robert Englund story. Massacre at Central High. I got a dust. I apologize. This is Evil Dead. This is Evil Dead Rise in a hardbox steelbook. Pretty cool. More steelbooks right there. And more down here. Deadstream is one that sticks out I'd like to talk about. Love this movie so much. Yeah, Deadstream was great. There you go, guys. Get a pretty good view of those. Out of order, I know. I'm not really good with organization. So, what we'll do next, guys, is all the stuff down there is mostly out of order, silly stuff. There's a lot of DVDs down there. So, we're going to go over there, check that row out, boom, and this row, boom. Then we're going to call it on that. And then part 2 is going to be when I have the rotating vintage horror DVD shelf. You guys are going to get a kick out of that. So, let's go right here. Or let's start from over here. This is just some MVD stuff. One of my favorite MVD releases was Mortuary. I love that movie. Ghoulies 2. They've put that out on 4K. Get that if you haven't gotten it. This is my Warner Archive movies. Some that stand out to me is like Wolfen. I love Wolfen. Great movie. From Beyond the Grave is a great anthology. Classic anthology. And The Hunger. The Hunger's great. Hunger's really good. My Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3 is with my Texas Chainsaw stuff I have, so kind of got that one separated from the lot. But this is like my full moon movies right here. Some standouts I'll bring out is, like, for instance, Bloodstone Subspecies 2, probably my favorite subspecies. Castle Freak, masterpiece. Shrunken Heads is classic. Funny story about that. Charles Band was going to get like a theater deal with Paramount, and then first movie they were going to put out in the theaters was Shrunken Heads, but the movie was so messed up, they're like, we can't put this out. Seed People, this was new from Full Moon on Blu-ray. Netherworld, great movie shot in New Orleans. Trancers, man. Trancers 2 was fantastic. And Trancers 4K, and then we got the Puppet Master 3 4K, one of the best 4Ks right there. This is 88 Films. Sorry about the pause, guys. This is 88 Films. Amityville Horror 4K, amazing release. Burial Ground 4K, they did a great job with that. Ghost Town, man, love this movie. The Imp, a.k.a. Slimeball Bolorama. 88 Films releases, I just have a few. Like, I've got Slaughterhouse Rock from them, and Frightmare, although I got that from Vinegar Syndrome now, but it wasn't available yet, I don't think. Scarecrows, I got that. And this is my Vestron titles right there. Boom. They continue on right here. Some standouts for Vestron would obviously be, let's see, like Chud 2, I love Chud 2. Obviously, The Gate is amazing. Wishmaster Collection's great. Class of 99, I love. Maximum Overdrive, Shivers. There's a lot of good ones from them. Chopping Malls, classic. And next up, guys, we're going to look at the TerrorVision section. And then we got Blue Underground. Nail Gun Massacre is amazing. Linnea Quigley's Horror Workout, sensational. Hollow Gates, a fun little Halloween movie. Video Violence 2 and Video Violence 1, just so cool. Papatopoulos, I gotta watch that. That's about this guy, the director. What's his name? The director's his name's slipping me. In the Woods, man, I gotta watch that ASAP. I'm so excited to watch that. Slashers, I did a review on that. People started getting that movie, which was cool. And the coolest slipcover of all time, WNUF, amazing. All right, so we got a few more Synapse right there. Phenomena, Manchester Morgue. Right here's the Blue Underground. God Told Me To, Vigilante, Two Evil Eyes, Uncle Sam, Maniac Cops. Maniac, amazing. Night of the Blood Monster, I just reviewed that not long ago. Dead and Buried, man, amazing movie. Amazing movie. Zombie, I'll break down and get a 4K of that soon. House by the Cemetery, I have that from Arrow in 4K. So, yeah, guys, like I said, we'll stop right there because I'm going to redo a lot of the stuff down there. But that's basically all the premium stuff that I have. So, I hope you enjoyed that, you know. Hope you got maybe something in there you might want to pick up. If there is, let me know. Obviously, I have a ton more movies. I got stuff over there. I can't do all this in one night. It's going to kill me. So bear with me. And we'll get to a new part when I make my DVD shelf. So I appreciate you guys watching. This is your old pal CHH. God bless you guys. Take care. And I'll see y'all next time. Huge giant thank you to all of my Patreon supporters. Without you guys, this would not be possible. To get behind the scenes photos, videos, music, private live streams, and much more, you can subscribe to my Patreon for as little as $1 a month. Thank you to my patrons.